Hey everyone, thank you for joining me here. So if you're live with me today, I am so super thrilled that you are able to be here with me. And if you are listening back and you are watching this on YouTube, thank you for joining in. If it's your first time finding me, you can also find me on my other social media outlets. I am Leanne Thomas Medium on Instagram and Facebook. Today, we are going to be meditating with Archangel Zadkiel. Now, Archangel Zadkiel works with deep forgiveness. It's the idea with Zadkiel of supporting us on our journey through life to forgiving of the self, but also forgiving of others. And you know, forgiveness starts, guys, with acceptance, accepting of who you are, your authentic self. And one of the spiritual questions that I love challenging my students with and myself is the question of who am I? Who am I? Who is the I? Who is the thinker of the thought? And when we meditate, we allow for that to be the primary goal, is the authentic self. Some people call it the soul, the inner being, the knowing behind the eyes are the great observer. These are all terms that people have used for the great I. So when you think about who am I, the seer behind it all is that inner being or that soul. There's a term that we use in spiritual circles, and it's claircognizance. And claircognizance is that inner knowing that we just know there's a connectedness we all have to one another, the oneness that exists with things. And that claircognizance, that knowing, can lead our way into our purpose without effort. You know, and purpose doesn't have to be necessarily the job you do. Purpose can be of whatever brings you into service. And so when we think about forgiveness here and we work with forgiveness, and that we know that Archangel Zadkiel works from that deep place within us of forgiveness for ourselves and our others, I like to think of the idea of grace. It's hard sometimes to allow forgiveness to be when we really feel harmed in some way, right? Like we can get kind of caught into the concept or the idea that this person has done that or that's happened to me. And when we work with deep forgiveness with Archangel Zadkiel, and we work from a place of accepting and being very authentic and working with the I, that state of grace that we can bestow upon ourselves and others is that place of beauty where we can find that inner peace, that state of grace. So that's what I wish for all of you here at this time, is that feeling or that state of grace that comes from allowing for forgiveness to show up when it does, instead of making it an effort, instead of making it a process to forgive. How about we just allow for that state of grace to take us over, to wash over us, bring us peace, and then for that to reach out into the world, wherever you are, wherever you're at. Now, if you've just found me, I like to go over what are the 5 essentials and with meditation. These are things that just help us to stay in alignment and stay with it and stay with the energy and stay with that sense of peace as it relates to being in meditation, because thoughts are okay and you're going to have them and they're normal, and emotions may bubble up as well. That's also normal. We're not going to fight them, but we are going to gently bring our attention and our focus back to center when they come up. You might start thinking about, you know, your to-do list. When that happens, bring yourself right back to the here and now and in this meditation, back to center and in this moment with the meditation. Now, I want you to be kind to yourself. whatever emotions bubble up, because when we are focusing in and setting the intention that we're going to allow grace to move through us and peace to move through us, sometimes that dislodges things. So I want you to be kind to yourself. I want you to stick with it. Stay here with this meditation. Don't go anywhere. Allow for the whole practice to be train yourself to keep your butt in your chair. Just keep it there for the duration of this meditation. Don't have an expectation. Whatever happens, happens. And I'm going to encourage you to do this meditation more than once. And so you might have a certain kind of experience the first time you do it and a different one the next time or the next time after that. So whatever happens, and on any given day, our energy's up or our energy's down. We might be feeling great. We might not. So let go of any kind of expectation and then don't try. There's no need to put any effort or to trying. We're not concentrating here. So we don't need to have any kind of a try. No trying. So with those essentials in mind, I want you to kind of get yourself comfortable, because comfort is key. So kind of wiggle out any energy that you've got in you and just kind of feel that sense of where your butt meets the chair and where the chair meets you in that space of holding you up in time and space here. Whatever needs to happen with your breath is perfectly okay. We're not going to have any trying with our energy or our breath. So when we don't try with our breath, it means we just let it be natural. And so let's just take our mindful moment with our invocation and our prayer here with Archangel Zadkiel. And Zadkiel's name means the righteousness of God. Dear Archangel Zadkiel, please help me hear the divine guidance of my guides, loved ones, and the angelic realms. Help me release any negative energy as it relates to forgiveness within myself and for and from others. Help me to see others and myself in a way that sees our true nature and not that of the ego. Help me to keep my mind free of clutter, negative thoughts, and to remember my true self and past lives. I am honored and humbled by your love and support. And with this mindful moment, you can cap or close your eyes, whatever is most comfortable for you, and begin to welcome in all the sounds that are around you. You might hear your heart beating, perhaps a clock on the wall. If other people are in the home, maybe you can hear them move around or cars going past. Just welcome it all in. Take a mindful moment now to notice your breath without needing to change it at all. Perhaps you'll notice the rise and fall of your chest or your belly. Maybe you'll feel the air blow in and out of your nostrils on your upper lip. And allow for each breath just to relax the body, letting any tensions go, taking this moment to be right here, right now. As we begin our meditation, Archangel Zadkiel steps forward, moving his energy into your aura, expanding out your aura in an effort to remind you that you are more than this physical body. You are more than the cells in the bone, in the muscles, in the organs, in all the flesh in your body. You are more than that. You have existed in many times and in many spaces and in many forms. And your existence is here to teach you and expand your energy through experience. Archangel Zadkiel wants you to know that the experience is here, can teach you lessons, but it isn't necessary to know the lesson or even why. Letting that go brings you back to the I in the I am. Allow your mind to sit with the idea and the concept of the I am. Allowing for the words I am to be a complete sentence. Archangel Zadkiel reminds you that your inner being, your soul self, is connected to the vast oneness, and that you are a vital, invaluable part of the whole. For without you, the whole, the oneness would be incomplete. There is no doing that is necessary. It is only in the being that your true value can shine through. Archangel Zadkiel asks you to sit with the phrase, I am that, without completing the sentence, and being at peace with the phrase, saying it in your mind as a mantra while I keep track of the time. I am that. I am that. I am that. Allow for that to dance in your mind. Bring your attention and your gentle focus to your heart, perhaps hearing your heart beat, sensing your heart there, or just knowing where your heart is. With your gentle focus here, place the symbol or an object from your mind's eye into the heart. Perhaps the shape of a heart, a flower, perhaps a butterfly, perhaps the symbol of a feather, the cross. Allow yourself to be guided to whatever symbol you can place at your heart. Archangel Zadkiel wants you to allow this symbol, whether it's an image or a thought, to be in your heart as a sign of forgiveness you have for yourself. Have you loved yourself? Are you kind to yourself in your thoughts and in your actions? Do you allow for your desires to move through you? Allow for this symbol or this image to guide you back into the knowing that you are love. The essence of what you are is God's source energy, and that is only love. Your experiences and your actions do not define you, but they allow you to grow and evolve, whether in easy ways or through struggle, setting the judgment aside and being at peace because you are magnificent source energy right here, right now, today, and always. Begin to feel the energy around the heart, in front of the heart, at the back of the heart, and to your left and right. Begin to expand and radiate outward into all the layers of your aura. You can place a symbol in each layer of your aura, or just know that it is so. Bring your attention to your breath as this symbol radiates outward with the energy to clean and clear any unwanted and unnecessary beliefs, fears, allowing for grace and forgiveness to be your signature energy. I'll keep track of the time while you focus on breathing in and out at a normal rate that works for you. Archangel Zadkiel wants to let you know that when you are in a state of grace and forgiveness for the self, that naturally radiates out and without effort or trying into the world and for and to others. Center back on the self at any point that you need to have forgiveness in any direction of your life. Start with the self, always inward. Use your heart space and your symbol to support this deep work. Allow for your claircognizance to wash over you with knowings, and remember that grace is your way to peace. From here in this moment, we, the angels, send blessings of love around you. There is no forgiveness that you need from us or from God's source. It comes from within. And it's okay to be at peace. Observe the past and let it be there. Take a moment now to visualize roots growing down from your feet into the earth, anchoring you into Mother Earth and surrendering anything that may have bubbled up that no longer serves you, any emotions or feelings, past regret, current heartache. Surrender it into Mother Earth and let her transmute the energy. Breathe into this grounding with 3 deep breaths in the nose and out the nose. You are deeply grounded and deeply loved. Allow your awareness to come back to the heart, knowing that your energy field is clean and cleared, and your heart is expansive. You can begin now to allow the sounds to come back in. Notice the sounds in your room, perhaps the rumbling of your tummy, or the beating of your heart. Welcome the sounds in. Take a moment of gratitude. You can place your hands over your heart, thanking all the angels and Archangel Zadkiel in particular for helping you move through this moment. Seeing your life through a beginner's mind, allowing things to be fresh and new. Taking it slowly, it's okay to begin to wiggle your fingers or toes when you feel ready. Perhaps rubbing your hands together. You can bring your hands to your heart in prayer, or perhaps cup your hands over your eyes. Take another deep breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And I hope you'll join us live. All you need to do is go to my Facebook page, Leanne Thomas Medium, to find the links that I have every week here so that you can be here with us and have these wonderful discussions that we have before and after we meditate. Take good care and namaste.